Obviously, I'm not surprised. It's not easy. It's very, the margin for error is very, very small. But in reality, I mean, I'm not surprised that I knew we had the potential and the talent to do it. But the players deserve the credit because they're the ones that did it. So I'm not surprised by what they've been able to do. They're talented bunch of guys.
Josh, or you, Danny?
Coach, after the Stanford loss, Jalen Strong told the media that he had no doubt in his mind that you guys would have a Pac-12 championship rematch for Stanford. You know, to finally be here now and for him to say that, just what does that kind of mean?
Well, I mean, you know, obviously at the time, you know, that was a humbling experience, and I think we learned a lot from that game. Learned a lot from every game that we've been in, and you know, to get an opportunity to play the defending Pac-12 champion is something that's you know, that's a great honor for us to be able to have the opportunity to do that, because our goal is to be champion and to do that, to make it back to here after, you know, that was a significant. Obviously, I think the second half in that game showed what kind of heart our guys have, and so you know, I think that's what he was pointing out, is that we were a lot better than the way we played in the first half of that game, and that you know, we just had to go back to work, and if we do, we could end up right back here, and that's what happened.
Joe?
Coach, can you talk a little bit about how this team has matured from that Stanford game and will make you better the second time around in this game?
You know, I think every game we've I've never questioned, never worried one bit about our guys' confidence and their belief in what we're doing. I think they've learned that talent's not enough, that discipline and fundamentals and how you play together as a unit has been how we've matured. Our guys have matured every week, and I really felt like that, you know, coming back off that, you know, that loss and then bouncing back the way we did against USC, winning a very close game. We really felt like we let it slip away from us against Notre Dame. And how did we respond to that? We come back in with a dominating win over Washington. And I kind of felt like that's when we really matured the most, and really there was that buy-in. And because the key is to get 11 guys that understand the unit, the team is more important than any individual. And that because if you're a talent-based philosophy, then you tends to promote individualism and stuff like that, and not working together. And these guys have really matured in that regard, and how they've learned the system, and they know the system is designed for them. And yes, you have to be talented, but the core of what we're about is relationship, competition, and guys, you know, understanding that's unit before, you know, big team, little me is kind of our focus. And I think they've matured tremendously. And I think those close games and the hard-fought games and the level of competition we played has really seasoned our guys. I've really sensed that in the last 2 or 3 weeks. Just, you know, really, and we're a veteran group, you know, so they're very mature and very proud of how they developed. That's why we're where we're at.